Okay, in this first half of the video, I'm going to show you how to draw machine exercise number 2 in enroute so that you can add some toolpaths later on in video number 2. So we're going to go over to enroute. I'm going to do a new file. You may have a welcome screen that comes up. You're just going to hit OK on that. So I'm going to select a new file here, or you can go to File, New. We're going to set up our plate size. The document itself has to be larger than the machine exercise, so I'm going to set my document up to 16 inches to give me an extra 1.5 inches, and I'm going to make it 4.5 inches tall. So over here in enroute, I'll type in the width. Now the width is the X direction, that's the length of our part, it's 16, height is 4.5, and the thickness of our part is going to be 1/2 inch, so I'm going to hit OK on that. So next step is to draw the rectangle that is going to be the outline of our shape. So 14 3/8 by 3 inches. So I'll go to my rectangle tool and I'm just going to approximate the size of that rectangle. So I'm just going to sketch that out and I'm going to hit apply on that. Now I got an extra one there, so when I close that I'll select this and just hit the delete key. Now we're going to modify the size of this. You can go under View and activate Precision Input, or hit F2 on your keyboard to bring up this menu. I'm going to select my rectangle and go over to the Scale option. You may have to uncheck the Proportional, and you're going to type in the exact values here. So it'll be 14.375 by a height of 3, and we'll hit OK on that. So that changes the size. Now I want to put it in the right location. Before we move it to the center, we're going to keep it down in the bottom left hand corner. So I want to set with this corner here set to the bottom left corner. I'm going to do 0 by 0 for X and Y to drop that down here, and then I'll hit OK, and then I'll click out in the white space here to deselect that object. Our next step will be to add in the chamfers. They're 1.5 inch chamfer on each one of those corners. So you're going to go to the fillet tool on the left over here. You're going to type in your value. I've already typed that in, but you'll highlight whatever's here and type in 1.5. You're going to select the chamfer option instead of fillet, and then you're going to click the two elements that you want the chamfer between and hit apply, and then you'll just continue to do that on all 4 of the corners, selecting the 2 edges, hitting apply. Select the 2 edges, hit apply. Have all 4 done, we're going to hit close. Now this has 3 dados on it. You have 2 dados that are 1/2 inch wide, and then you have a 3/4 in the center. This dado is over 2.25 inches. The router bit is going to have to go off the part, half of its diameter, or the radius of the bit, which is 1/8 of an inch, in order to fully cut that for you. So we're going to create rectangles here that are 1/2 inch wide by 3.25 inches tall. That's going to give us that little bit of overhang on each side. So I'll go back to my rectangle tool, and again I'm just going to drag and I'm going to click approximately where I want that rectangle, and I'll hit apply and close. Then I'm going to select the rectangle, go to scaling once again, make sure proportional is not clicked, and I'll put in a width of 0.5 and a height of 3.25. And I'll hit OK on that to size it. Now I'm going to move it to the correct location. I'm going to grab the center point of the object. The X direction is 2.25. The Y direction is 1.5. And I'll hit OK on that. Now, I could draw this rectangle again, but I'm going to copy and paste it. So I'm going to do Control-C and then Control-V. That gives me a second copy up on top. If I look at my drawing here, the other one is 2.25 from the other end. If we subtract that from our total length, we would get 12 1/8. So with this object selected, my Y value is correct. I'm just going to update this to 12.125 and hit OK to get my second object. Now I'm going to go back to the rectangle tool and I'm going to draw in that center rectangle, kind of approximate it, hit apply and close, and then check our numbers. It should be centered at 7 3/16, and it should be 3/4 of an inch wide. It's also going to need to overhang on the top and bottom. So when I select this and I go to scaling, my width is going to be 0.75. I don't have my object selected, there we go. Width 0.75, and height, same as the other ones, 3.25. We'll hit OK on that, and then I'm going to move that. Again, there's the center of the object. The Y value is the same, 1.5 inches, and the X value is going to be 7 3/16. So we'll put that back in. So 7.1875, hit OK on that. and then our part is finished. At this point, I would recommend you save this onto OneDrive. So I'm going to go ahead and save this as ME2 demo. Hit save. We're going to pick up with video 2 on how to toolpath this.